So the thing is, when you get around people and you can teach them something different and make them be like, yo, if I knew that, my business would be way further. Like if I knew that Chamber of Commerce play when I was doing real estate, I would have been getting properties before they hit the net or some of these realtors, because I know some of these people really outside and they're able to be like, yo, Mom, I'm trying to build the community up so I can get into this office. These are the properties you need to target.
Welcome to another episode of Building Billions Podcast. It's your host, Mike G. Hey, man, I love this podcast because I'm able to bring my super friends from all across the country, all the way straight from Miami. I got my boy, no other, Mr. Rich Off Credit, Amar. How you feeling, bro?
Yes, man, I'm good. Look at us. We in Dallas, right?
We in
looking
Dallas.
Good, feeling good, weather good.
Hey, you looking
and
real good, too,
I'm sitting
bro.
here with Mr. Building Billions.
Yeah. Appreciate it, man. So how has it been since you've been in Dallas?
Man, so I'm going to be honest, like, I've been to Dallas 3 times. This has been the most memorable time. We landed just off of how y'all got it set up, black trucks waiting, cameraman waiting, was able to knock out everything that I needed to knock out, itinerary, everything scheduled. I didn't have to think about anything. It was just, Mob, what you need to do so I can put it together for you. And it was real prompt. So it made it simple. It made me be able to actually execute and get a lot of work done before we got here so we can get this work done.
Hey, that's how we do it at Building Billions Podcast,
Yes,
bro.
sir.
That's the Building Billions way. We set a high standard for everything we do, bro. Everything in life, we do it at a high level, bro.
Yes,
and just
sir.
shout out to you, bro. So I know you flew in from Miami or Fort Lauderdale.
Miami. So last night, the flight from Fort Lauderdale got canceled. I seen the opposing forces working. I had to hurry up, book a last minute flight. I wasn't going to let nothing stop this from happening.
Hey, that's a real deal spill, bro.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, bro. So let's just hop straight into it, bro. So I know you live in Miami now. Are you from there?
Nah, I'm born and raised in Columbus, Ohio. Home of the Bucks.
The Buckeyes.
Yes, sir.
So I don't know about Ohio. So tell me in the world about Ohio. How is it?
So a lot of people, when they hear Ohio, they think it's cornfields and things of that sort. But Ohio a little different. It's a little tricky. Like, you'll be somewhere nice, and 3 to 5 minutes down the street, it's a spot that you don't really need to be in. And it's really nobody operating at this type of level that we operating at. It's maybe a handful of people. So I started to understand quick, like, yo, if you don't change your scenery, you gonna hit the ceiling, because they're not trying to understand what you're talking about, because they don't give a fuck about that. Like, these is outside.
Yeah, they outside. So you kind of talked about being in places that you don't supposed to be at. Kind of break me down, bro. Right now you icy and look
Yes,
good,
sir.
bro. Has it always been that way?
Nah, bro. So like before this, like I was outside. Like I was one of those people where you'll catch me at 3, 4 in the morning on a street that ain't nobody supposed to be on. It's a couple of us and we ain't doing nothing but really fucking up the property value. Like, we outside. I was in a motorcycle club, so it was a little different for me. Like, people do their little stuff at the regular clubs, then they come to the after hours, and we operated on our own rules. I always felt like I was gonna live life to my own standards. So when I was like operating in those parameters, it wasn't none of this. I was angry, I was frustrated all the time, and the truth is, I was just broke. Like, I was the one who would start shit because I was broke. I couldn't do nothing for myself.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't depressed. They just got a money problem.
That's it.
That's all it is. So once you fix that problem, shit, life changed then.
Man, bro, listen. I don't even really like to go out. And the reason why I never really cared to go out is because I thought that clubs came with problems. It's not the clubs that come with problems. It's never the niggas in the section with the females and the bottles that got an issue.
Right.
It was the people like me that was just standing in the middle of the club upset because they couldn't have the type of fun that the other person was having, so they tried to steal their shine.
They mad.
Yep.
They got a money problem.
Mm-hmm.
All right. All right, straight from the O. All right, so bet. So I know what you do. Tell the world what you do, my brother.
Man, listen, for those who don't know, man, I'm the funder that really does funding. Mr. 50K and 48, no hassle, no headache. And the reason why I say that is because we know inside of this game, it's a lot of people that's good at marketing, but all they doing is delegating their funding to somebody like me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So before I had 5, 10, 20,000 followers, I was somebody getting so busy that when I would connect with certain big dogs, they would send me their clients. And when I would get in the rooms and people would say, yo, what is it that you do? I would water it down. And then I started to realize, like, I ain't got to water this shit down. Like, y'all need me. I don't need y'all.
You can pop your shit.
So I'm one of them ones. I'm your funder's favorite funder. Then I'm turning around. I got business funding plays where we got a backdoor method for American Express. Soul prop plays so much to where a lot of these people who say they do funding don't even know about it.
All right, so bam. I know we just hop straight into funding, but let's just kind of bring it back a little bit, slow it down a little bit for those who don't know what is funding. Break that down to me, my brother.
All right, so funding is legally robbing the bank, right? Funding is structuring out your credit profile to the bank standards and going and be able to get access so you can leverage with speed, right? When I started entrepreneurship 4 years ago, I started in real estate. I was going to these real estate events every week 4 years straight. I went to 52 events. And one thing that they was talking about was like scaling your business using other people's money. So me, like, this is my first time ever hearing about somebody making $100,000 a month legally. And y'all talking about somebody investing in y'all. I'm thinking that they going to take me to the plug. It never happened. I went to the bank. I was like a light bulb moment. Like, who can I borrow money from? So I went to the bank. I applied for funding. I got denied. I pulled the typical ignorant card. Like, y'all don't want to give me nothing because I'm black. Truth be told, my credit was shot. I had a 447. And every time somebody loaned me something from 18 to 24, I ran off. Right? So once I built my credit, I was able to go back to that same bank, leverage my credit and my business that I structured that was only a week old, and I got access to $40,000 in 48 hours. That's when I knew I was on to something that a lot of people didn't know about. I was like, oh yeah, we about to get rich off of this.
Get rich off of that. All right, so pretty much, correct me if I'm wrong, so funding is just getting access to capital.
Bingo, that's it. Going to the bank and giving what I like to feel your God-given right is. They got the money and they waiting to give it to somebody, so why not you?
Why not you? Why not you? So how do you get in position for that bag? Can you just, knock on Chase though? I need that 100.
So the first thing that you got to do is you got to build out your banking data points. Your credit profile is made up of 6 things. That's your payment history, utilization, derogatory marks, inquiries, credit age, and revolving accounts. You want to have 100% payment history, no derogatory marks, 8 to 12 accounts, credit age 4 years, no more than 2 to 3 inquiries, and you want at least 4 years of credit age. Once you get those, then what you want to do is you want to go and build a relationship with the bank. The quickest way to build a relationship with the bank is by going first and open a checking account because they have something that's called an internal banking score that's based off of your monthly deposits. So if I put $5,000 into this bank account and I let it sit for 10 days, I already have a score in there that correlates with my credit score that tells the bank, hey, he's not just trustworthy on paper, he's trustworthy in our system. And then I go to them and I ask to borrow something based off of my credit being collateral.
Bam. Damn, boy, you just said something right there, man. So pretty much if I'm structured that way, if I got some bread, I put it in the bank account for 10 days, that creates an internal banking score. With that internal banking score, that kind of gives me the credibility to go get access to the funds. Is that right?
Exactly. That's exactly what it does.
Okay.
And then for the people who don't have good credit and they're in a position where they're cash heavy but credit poor, they have these things called Fintech banks where you can literally just build trust with them by showing them 4 months worth of bank statements. So let's say you push $10,000 through a bank account for 4 months. You can literally go to one of these Fintech banks like Bluevine and say, hey, I'm trustworthy on paper because of my deposits, and they'll give you $25,000 to $50,000.
Okay, so bam, Fintech banks. What is a Fintech bank?
So a Fintech bank is a bank that's not as strict as traditional banks, meaning you don't need a solid credit profile built out. They just need to know that you got some sort of capital coming in, so if they lend you something, you can pay them back. Now, the difference between Fintech banks and regular banks is their terms might be a little more aggressive, where I can go and get a line of credit from Chase on 2 to 4 years. This Fintech bank might only give it to me for 8 months. But the reason why I like leveraging Fintech banks with people with bad credit is because if we can go and get access to capital today with our bad credit, we can use that to build our profile out in 60 days.
So hold on, you said bad credit?
Bad credit.
You can go get access to capital with bad credit with a fintech bank.
It's all about the money, right?
Okay.
They say that money is king and credit is king. So sometimes you just gotta know what domain is ruled by who. So if I know that I'm cash heavy and credit poor, I'm gonna go to somebody like Blue Vine because all I need is a 580 to 620 credit score and a consistent amount of monthly deposits, and they're gonna give me the bag.
Hey man, you said a handful right there, man. Where the hell you learn this from?
Man, bro, so like, unlike all these other people, I ain't learned this from YouTube. At first, I started off with a lot of trial and error, just running plays on myself, on clients and things of that sort. And the first play that I got down packed was Wells Fargo, because I had seen an article that Wells Fargo was getting sued for being racist, being prejudiced, right?
I remember that.
So what I did was I found people who were of minority who had relationships with Wells Fargo, and I would go and get them a loan. If Wells Fargo denied them, we would call the reconsideration line and pull the race card.
Okay.
So I had people with 620 credit scores getting access to $50,000 loans from Wells Fargo. Then I was like, all right, this is one play that I got down packed. Then I start smacking low tier cards, Discover, Capital One, things of that sort. And I was averaging $50,000 a month. But then I started hitting the ceiling. I was like, all right, I'm doing good, but I really want to be great. So then at that point, I just started dumping a whole bunch of money into mentorships. And I'm kind of unorthodox. I would learn just one play from my mentor, and I would never go back to class. I'm like, yo, I don't need to show up to this. Like, I'm about to go implement this today.
Right.
And then it got like kind of obsessive. It got weird. Like, I just went all the way down the rabbit hole to the point like my friends ain't even care to talk to me for a little minute because all I wanted to talk about was funding. Ain't no Call of Duty, 2K. Let's talk about funding. And they ain't understand the language because they like, nigga, we outside.
We outside. And it's crazy that you say mentorship, bro. So a lot of people come on my show. Number one, they my super friends, and we kind of all kind of come from the same background. But the power of mentorship, bro, did that impact you?
Man, mentorships took me from averaging $50,000 a month to $50,000 a week, to the point like I like getting around people who know more than me so I can try to leverage them. Like, it was to a point like I came to you before like, yo, how much I got to pay you to learn everything that you know? Just tell me a number. And you was like, nah, bro, we just gonna get this bag together. Yeah. And I'm like, that's cool, but nigga, put a number on it so we can start the day. Like,
yeah, I got that problem, bro. It'd be hard for me to put a number on it just because I'm so organic and transparent. Plus, I come from the old school where, you know what I'm saying, you had big homies that looked out for you. You feel me? So I never was the type to say, hey, man, pay me this amount, I'm going to give you that. If I vibe with you, if we got that flow together, especially if we're going to make money together, why take from you when we can help each other?
We can build together.
We can build together.
The reason why I respect that is because nowadays everything is money-based instead of value-based.
Right.
Like, I'm big on relationships. Like, it's been times where we done got money and I'm like, oh, nah, we'll collect that on it. Let's build here, right? There's some people who done join my mentorship for free because I understand, like, yo, me helping you now is going to do something for me down the road.
And I tell people all the time, bro, really money is the least valuable thing that you can get from me.
Bingo.
If we just transferring money, bro, you ain't getting nothing from me.
Nothing. Like, you actually got a problem that you need to check out because that's all you took from this. And that's the crazy thing. Some people are so focused on a dollar, and it's kind of like that old saying, you know, you take a man and you catch a fish for him, he eat for a day. You teach him how to fish, he eat for a lifetime. So being able to come to you, like, you was one of the first people that was like, yo, like, I see what you're doing, and you gave me an opportunity. You was sending clients where you was getting them funding, and the shit that I was doing just wasn't working. And it wasn't no reason why it wasn't working.
Nah.
But other people would have been like, nah, we're not fucking with Amar, right? You like, nah, bro, I'm going to keep throwing them. Like, because you understood it just was something in their profile. And now we done built something that's...
Bro, I'll tell you the reason why I kept doing that, bro, because you kept shooting your shot. You never gave up, bro. You was resilient with your craft, and I respect that. When I see somebody that just keep going hard and don't give up, I know you got something in you, though. So that's why I kept doing that, bro. And, you know, respect, see respect.
Yes, sir.
I fucked with that to the highest point.
Yes, sir. And then that shit starts smacking off. Bang! Like 75 in 30 minutes is kind of crazy.
It's crazy, bro. So after that 75, we talk about funding. How do you get paid?
So I charge a commission, right? The best thing about my job is I sell money. Like if I tell y'all right now to put 10 random people in a group chat from your phone, no specific order from your grandma to regular friends and say, hey, who in here want access to $100,000, right? Everybody's going to get a response. What I do is I take a systematic approach with it and I put certain things in order to where I say, hey, listen, I'm going to get you this $100,000, but when you get it, you're going to pay me 10%. So everybody who I get $100,000 for, I make $10,000. And for those who are vetted with doing applications, you understand that an application may take 5 to 10 minutes. So now I'm not trading my time for money. I'm trading money for money, and it's not even my money.
All right, so if you get somebody 100 racks, you make 10 bands. You do that 100 times, that's 100 racks. How many times can you do that?
So the best part about it is you can put yourself in position to where you can have an unlimited source of clients a month if you stand on morals, principles, and good business, right?
And rewind that, because I said if you do it 100 times, that's 100 racks. No, that's $1 million. My bad,
that's
bro.
That's $1 million.
My bad.
Look, see, I knew where you was going. You feel me?
My bad. So yeah, if you got 100 people and you fund them the way that you do, that's a quick meal. Okay.
So the thing is, like me, I've learned a system to where I'm able to go to people who don't offer credit repair, who don't offer funding, who offer high tier mentorships like real estate, transportation, catering. And I say, like, well, I see that you teach people how to do this, but I understand that if you're serving somebody, you have to be able to serve at the highest purpose. If I come and I buy a transportation course from you, I don't want you to just tell me what to do. I want you to take me to get a truck and to help me own my fleets, get loads and everything. I know to do that, I need money. So you charging your mentees $5,000 to $10,000 for 6 months. Now let's guarantee them 100,000 as well. And for every client that you bring me, I'm going to give you a percent. So now you're eating off of them buying your mentorship and off of me getting them funding. So now you're essentially making double the profit for being hands off.
So pretty much you the bank inside of other people's mentorship.
Man, listen,
you the bank.
That's exactly what I am. That's exactly what I am.
The bank. I think your logo looked like a bank.
And you made the logo.
Yeah, I
you
made
feel
the
me?
logo.
Building billions.
Yes, sir. Yeah, you said, hey, bro, I need that JKA, and I need it to look like a bank.
Yes, sir. Because when people see me, like, I hate when people try to compare me to these niggas that do credit repair. I've never sent a credit repair letter a day in my life. People need credit repair. They can come to us and get it done. We get effective, but I do funding. I want you to know that I am the bank because I'm connected to 30 bankers and 15 underwriters, and I'm able to get things pushed through that the average worker inside the bank can't do.
That's what separates you from people on YouTube or people that's just running apps online. You actually got plugs inside the bank.
Yes, sir.
That's talking to the underwriters, that's pushing the stuff get through. How do you get to that point?
So one thing that I learned about this game is if you put enough money in a bank account, that person that you looking for gonna come and find you.
Yeah,
it's all about alignment. You drop 50,000 in an account and let it sit for 2 weeks. They gonna call you like, yo, like you only had this for 4 days and then you put what in here? And the best part about it is people like, where I'm gonna get $50,000 from? You leverage your personal credit to go get a personal loan that take 45 days to show up on your profile, and you just drop that in the account. You let it sit. That person reach out to you, and you tell them, hey, listen, I want some sort of funding through this bank, but I'm not sure if you can get the job done that I need done.
Whoa, so correct me if I'm wrong. You said if I go get a personal loan, which don't cost me no money.
No money.
I can go get 40,000. Good credit or bad credit?
Preferably average credit.
Average credit.
660 to 680.
660, 680. I can go get a personal loan, 40,000. Drop that into a bank account, business bank account. They see that I'm.
That's who getting busy.
They see I'm heavy.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So after they see that I'm heavy for what, 10 days?
10 days.
That's it.
Somebody gonna reach out to you. I guarantee it. Somebody's going to call you, and all you have to do is tell them, yo, I want to get a product through you guys, but I'm not sure if you can get the job done. Because one thing about banking is just like I get paid a commission, every time an application gets approved, the banker inside of the bank gets a commission. So if they understand that they can't get the job done, they will go to the person that can get the job done. They will negotiate a percentage with them, and then they'll connect you. And they will count that as their referral. They're not going to turn the money away because they can't do it. It's a lot of people in business who like, oh, well, since I can't do it, go down the street. In banking, it's not like that. They want to see you get the bag.
So you the plug's best friend.
Bingo. Bingo.
Because they getting paid off of you.
Bingo.
Your people getting paid. You getting paid. Big happy family.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man. Hey, I see why they fuck with
Yes,
you.
sir.
Hey, Ma.
And it's simple. It's simple. The best part about it is, like, I've had bankers reach out to me on Instagram because they got tired of these so-called funding companies sending unqualified leads. And they like, yo, like, I see the social proof. I see how many applications you pushing through. I got a dog-ass chase rep out of my DM on Instagram because he reached out like, yo, my commission ain't enough. The problem is, he said that he could do something that he couldn't do. I start flooding him with 20, 30 clients a week. And he was like, yo, I can't take it no more. So if you a banker and you want some work, all you got to do is reach out. But if you can't sustain the volume, don't waste my time.
But you sending qualified leads too.
Qualified.
So, yeah, okay. All right, bet. Shout out to the bankers. So, how much have you hit a bank for?
The most that I've hit one specific bank for was $148,000. And that was a line of credit. This bank in particular was partnered with the SBA. I was able to take somebody through there. She got approved for $148,000 in 6 hours. We took her to another bank. They approved her for a $100,000 line of credit. And then Chase approved her for 2 50K black ink cards. And then we got all the inquiries wiped.
Now, is that 0%?
0%.
150K?
Yep.
Ooh-wee. Okay, that's heavy. All right, bro. So how did you go from Ohio to on the, you know what I'm saying, doing what you was doing, to Amiri down, rolling on the wrist, Cuban on the neck? How did you get there, bro?
The truth is, when I first started making money inside of my company, like, some of it was going towards mentorships, but I really started going broke trying to keep up with the hype. Like, I was spending a lot to the point, like, I only had 3 people telling me to slow down. A lot of other people was like, nah, like, you young, you deserve it. And after about that 4th or 5th time going broke, I was like, bro, we're not about to keep doing this shit. Like, I'm not about to keep clawing from the bottom to the top to end back up at the bottom. It got to the point where I'm selling money to my clients, and then I'm selling money to Louis Vuitton. I'm selling money to all these places because I wanted to look the role, right? I didn't realize that the conversations that I was able to have would put me in certain rooms, because where I come from, if you're not showing it, then you're not doing it, right? So once I like put my head down for a little bit and just start back going crazy, it was like, all right, now you can pace yourself. Now you can go and get the nice stuff that you want. Now, don't get me wrong. I've never spent $1 on advertisement a day in my business. So going and getting this watch, spending $25,000 on a watch and not putting that into my business, like, that's one of the most ridiculous things that I've ever done, but I got here from staying down. So now it's to the point, like, all the nigga shit out the way. Now we about to push $50,000 in marketing behind the business. Do $500,000 in 60 days. I'm gonna show y'all when it's done, because we're gonna drop the Maybach penthouse, everything, and then I'm gonna put my head back down, do another $500,000, and then go do some more nigga shit. 1,000%. 1,000%.
Hey, so
1,000%.
But not because you forced to, and not because you think it looks good.
Now
it's just because that's
I'm
what you
able
want to do.
Yeah, I'm able to.
You want to do that.
Like, everybody taken care of, kids straight, mom put up, no debt. Everything is taken care of. Like, okay, if I want to fuck the bag off, I know that I'm going to get it back. Because now I'm dumping so much money into my business that I got people coming to me who want to learn the game. And then I got people who coming to me in the same breath like, nah, yo, I don't want to learn. Just get me funding because I see what you do.
I like that, bro. So let's take a step back. You know, again, on the Building Billions podcast, I'm here to bring my super friends. I know you, dog.
Yes, sir.
The world don't know you, but I know you. The world is going to get to know you. If they don't know you, it's him. You know what I'm saying? But, bro, I see you on YouTube, and you ain't just funding on YouTube, bro. You be in another bag, bro.
Yeah,
Talk
man.
to me about that.
So when I was like 13 years old, like, music became my first love. That was a way to vent. You know, growing up, a specific way. Like as a young man, you can't cry, show no emotions, nothing. So my music used to be super fucking violent. And back in 2020, I was engineering artists. I still make music, but while I was engineering artists, I let these YNs hear a song, and they came back to the studio like 2 weeks later, like, yeah, bro, like that song you sent us, we spent and sparked the crib up. And I was like, oh shit, like I got influence, but this not the type of influence that I need to have, because I was never doing no clown shit like that. So now more so like on the music side, you go listen to that Rich Off Credit, you're gonna get $250,000 worth of game in 3 minutes, because if I'm gonna use my voice, I'm gonna use it to show y'all how to change y'all's lives. I ain't gonna just pour poison into y'all and tell y'all to go do some shit that I'm no longer doing.
Big time. So you said Rich Off Credit, bro. You know, we in a nice ass studio. You know what I'm saying? These mics work real kind of good. You know what I'm saying? I got A-Mob in the building.
Oh yeah.
It would only be right if I just hear a few bars off that Rich Off Credit, bro. Because I know you talking heavy in it. And really, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's one of my favorite songs, bro.
Love.
You see me on IG, bro. I'm playing that A-Mob all the time, bro. Because I understand every bar that you putting into that.
Because the thing is, I made it. It's kind of like when Jeezy dropped 10-101. The dope boys resonated with it because they was outside living that life. So I was like, yo, we gotta have a funders anthem, right?
Yeah.
So when I'm like, you need a loan to make it happen, better go to Upstart. Like, I'm telling people, if you're in a position and you need some capital, all you need is a pay stub, go to Upstart, they gonna give you $40,000. When I said I'm giving game, I hope they don't think I'm flexing. I helped Rolando get $250. I could have went and bought a necklace. That $250, I made $25,000 in 40 minutes. I could have went and got a pendant, but I'm like, nah, let's chill out. Like, it's so much game and so many gems in there, but they not listening. The problem is, if you're not talking about killing or popping bottles, they don't want to hear it. And what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is, this is the type of shit that Money Man been talking about for 10 years. Now that I understand it, it's one of them where it's like, y'all get in a car, turn this on, because I might not want to listen to a book. I might not want to listen to a podcast. I listen to this shit for 3 minutes with a catchy ass beat and a nice ass hook that's telling you your credit good, you better leverage it to go get in your bag. You ain't got to punch a clock, but better get up off your ass. I made 50 in a week. I'm going to invest instead of flash, got rich off credit, learn to liquidate, then turn it into cash.
I got a 740, baby, and it started to make me mad.
I mean, hey, 50 across the board. Only thing that I do is walking in the bank and walking out with 20K or more. I get bored. I might book a flight and go to board.
Yeah, bro.
Like, so that's one of them where it's like, that's really how I'm feeling. 100K from PNC, that's only off one LLC. Your mind a bust wide open if I showed you how to get 3. That's slight, right? That's slight. If your profile built out the right way, yeah, PNC gonna give you 100K, but then what about Synovus that's gonna give you $50,000, a 25K line of credit, 25K credit card? What about True is giving you 40 to 50,000? Like, it's so many ways and so many plays to go and get a bag, but y'all niggas just rather sit and be fucked up.
But hey, you kind of understand that though, because you were there at one point in time, bro.
Nah, I don't understand it, because when I was there, I knew that this shit wasn't working. Like, when I was sleeping on my cousin's couch,
right?
I was doing real estate. I was literally getting up at 6:30 in the morning. I was out of bro's house at 7 o'clock. I was going and door knocking in the rain, in the snow, in the cold. If you ever been to Ohio, you know the weather is everywhere. In the heat, I've never been a dressing up type person. Now it's like, yo, I'm so fucked up. I'm going to take this $100. I'm going to go get me a little polo and some slacks and some loafers that's going to make my feet hurt. But something got to change today, because if nothing changes, nothing changes. What sets me apart is I've always wanted better. I've always wanted to do different. Like, I never wanted to just be stuck where I was stuck at. As a kid, my uncle used to sell bricks. I seen my first 100K at 12, 13 years old. That's when I was like, oh shit, like, I'm either going to be Tony Montana or something like that. So I wasn't new to money, because I've been around money my whole life. It just never was mine. So when I got older, I realized, like, all right, yo, I got kids. I can't allow them to go down this path. Something got to give. It's other niggas that's like, nah, bro, my dad died, my grandpa died. And they just follow the cycle. And at some point, we got to stop saying, like, it's a generational curse. And we just got to say, like, bro, you cool with being fucked up. Like, you cool with not saving your family. You cool with being stuck for the next 50 years and you cool with your son being fucked up just like you fucked up. And I'm not one for that.
So what do you say to the person that's just, they feel like they can't do it? What do you say to them?
I mean, I got suspended over 48 times in high school. I went to college to get $7,500. Student loans fucked me up when they fucked all y'all up, right? Like, I had a 440 credit score 2-3 years ago. I done made over $1.6 million in my business in the last 14 months, right? If I did it, you can do it. And if you feel like you can't do it, then maybe you can't do it.
But if they can't do it, they gonna come find you.
I mean, but the truth of the matter is, you can't come find me if you feel like you can't do it, because I'm not somebody that you just gonna get up with. Like, you gotta know that you can do it. If you feel like you can't do it, go to McDonald's. I only want people that believe at the highest level around me. If you don't believe in yourself, like, it was days where I didn't believe in myself, and I had to believe in myself. It was days where I called Michelle, like, and Michelle is my business partner for those who don't know, like, yo, we gonna do 50,000 before the weekend, and she like, nigga, it's Friday, and we ain't made no money, and that shit happened. You can't tell me that believing isn't half of the battle. So if you don't believe in yourself, don't come around me, because I don't make excuses for nobody.
Hey, I like that. So, tell me about some mistakes that you made in your business. I know you talked about being you know what I'm saying, and blowing your money, but tell me about some mistakes, some significant mistakes that you've made as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, something that you won't do ever again.
One of the biggest things is not understanding that business is business. And listen, just wrapped up the Building Billions podcast with my guy, Mike. Dallas has been nothing less than amazing, from the black truck service to the hospitality, right? One thing that I've been trying to tell y'all for years is how to leverage relationships, whether it's credit-wise or business-wise. But a lot of y'all still scared to run a play. So what I'm trying to get y'all to understand is scared feet don't eat. What I decided to do is I decided to put a 5-day challenge together where I'm gonna help you learn while you earn. I'm literally going to show you how to run a play on the road to 250K. I'm going to hold your hand and give you actionable steps to build credit, repair credit, structure your business, and get access to funding, all in under 5 days. What I need you to do is I need you to comment challenge below this video. I'm going to send you an invite, and I'm going to show you how to always move on business. Lock it in. Right? Like, some people you can be business partners with. Some people y'all got friendships with, but you have to not have expectations. Like, I'm one of them people, I move with my heart. So if I see the best in somebody, I feel like, yo, like, we come from the same common struggles. You gonna have the same respect as me, and I might run a play for you moving too quick and not have got some paperwork signed. And you like, well, nah, yo, want no contract, so I don't owe you shit. Right? So moving too fast, moving with my heart, and most importantly, taking on more than I can chew or trying to please other people. When you try to please other people in business and you don't love what you're doing, you gonna get bullshit results.
Nah, that's big facts, and that's gems. That's life gems, really.
Yes, sir.
With those type of morals and standards, bro, you can get far. You know what I'm saying? Taking those mistakes kind of built you who you are today.
Yes, sir.
We wouldn't be having A-Mob if you didn't go through that right there.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. You got to make another song about the mistakes.
Hey, so listen, man, I got so many songs in the vault, right?
Right.
The hardest part is, like, I done had some of the biggest names in our industry come to me trying to get on remixes and things of that sort. And right now, I'm just, like, focused on my business. Because after I get this on autopilot, I'm going to kick the doors down on the music side. So
you going back to the music?
Oh, yeah. I'm never going to stop the music.
Okay.
It's like, let me build this up. Let me put my kids in position from this. Let me put my business partners in position. Let me make sure everybody's straight. So once this is flowing constantly and it's just a liquid well, I can go over here and focus all in on the music. Because the next time around when I drop, they going to hate me.
So how far would you say you from there to this day? How far are you from that goal?
I don't think I'm too far.
Yeah.
Like, now that I understand the power of marketing, like, as a kid, I used to think, like, people was getting invited to Funk Flex and people was getting invited to Sway in the Morning. And the truth of the matter is, it's the same way like these entrepreneurs get on $1 million worth of game. You just find somebody, you pay them for the connection, and you make it happen. So I know the next time I drop, I'm going to have a $250,000 budget for one single. And I'm going to smack all the big name stations. And I'm going to go to Times Square and get a billboard for $150 my shit gonna be everywhere. Like, y'all think y'all see me a lot now with the funding? Y'all think y'all hear Rich Off Credit a lot now? Oh, nah, I'm gonna fuck y'all up with the next one.
So let's talk about rap a little bit. Where'd you get your skills from? Like, cause I tried to rap before. That shit sound garbage. You know what I'm saying? I listen to your stuff and think that I can do it, but then I try, it don't come out like that. So I know it's a skill.
Shit.
I know it's a talent. Like,
so with me, like, I've always been a music head. Like, I don't just listen to rap. Like, I listen Adele, my favorite singer. It's out of Adele and Sade. So I've always been a music head. But like, when I would make music, I would literally go back and study my music, like how with your son playing basketball, y'all go and study film. So I'm like, maybe I'm moving too fast right here and things of that sort, to the point like now when I'm writing a song, I call my brother Zay and I be like, yo, like, listen to this. And he'll tell me like, yo, you need to slow it down right here. Like, everything that you saying is good, but like, I'm cool with taking constructive criticism. A lot of people make music and they be emotionally involved when somebody like, yo, that shit weak. You wouldn't, but I make more songs that's weak than songs that's good. Yeah. Y'all just don't hear it because I listen to the people. Like, if my brother say, bro, that shit not it. That shit not it. We're gonna go. I
always wondered that, bro. Like, when an artist make a garbage song, like, and they still put it out, didn't nobody tell you that was garbage?
Bro, they did. The problem is like ego. A lot of people have ego, so they like, nah, bro, I done spent hours working on this song. Like, I'm pushing this shit out, and now you known as trash man. Like, it's not everything that I do has to be quality, from like down to funding. Like, the best part about it is if I can't get a person $150,000, I don't want to touch their profile because my standard is $15,000 per client. If I can't make a song where I know this shit is going to hit off all boards, I'm not going to put it out. I even got some love songs like that I've been meaning to drop for 3 Valentine's days. It's a trilogy. And I'm just like, nah, yo, when I drop, it's got to be right. The thing is, I want my music to be timeless. Like, the thing, when you go to listen to Rich Off Credit in 5 years, even if Upstart ain't smacking no more, if you can't go and get a pledge loan and things of that sort, you going to be able to have a flashback and be like, boy, 2023 and 2024 was a time because it was so easy to get that bag.
It sure was. Sure was. I was running it up back in 2022, 2023. When COVID was here. It was super easy to get a bag. Now you got to have a plug in the bank to order to get that money. So you got plugs, right?
I got 30 bankers and 15 underwriters.
Okay.
But the thing is, like, when my mentees come to me, before my mentees get introduced to the plug, I make my mentees go make $50,000 from behind their computer. Like, I can show you an American Express play where we get you approved for 4 cards with 1 inquiry that we make disappear, where the utilization doesn't show up on the personal or business side, and we're going to average $25K per card. So if we getting 4 cards at $25,000 a piece, we making $10,000 just off of this one play. I want you to be able to run a business that's self-sustained, because like me and you both know, a rep could be good for 6 months, a year, 2 years, and then one day he'll send you that email like, yo, Mike, I ain't taking clients no more. With no explanation at all. So if you build your business being dependent based off of banking relationship managers, what happened when they get to a point where they no longer sending that DocuSign?
Right.
So yeah, I'm the plug's best friend when it comes to the relationship managers, but like my laptop, my best friend. Like, I get busy off my laptop. I make damn near $30,000 a week off of my phone. I don't need a rep to do what I do. But if I'm overwhelmed and I got a lot of work, then I'll push them off to the rep.
I feel that. Hey, that's a lot of game right there, bro. And you know, on the Build the Billions podcast, we do no gatekeeping.
Yes, sir.
It's a whole lot of plays.
Yes,
the
sir.
Information may be free, but the execution gonna cost you a little time.
Bingo.
So, you know, let's break down a few plays, bro.
All right,
you got some plays in your bag?
The first play that I'm gonna tell you, like, my favorite play, that 75K play, that SoFi play. I was one of the first people smacking that for a year and a half. Like, and then people started stealing my receipts and posting them. I had mentors coming to me like, yo, bro, send me receipts so I can market this. And that's when I knew that I was on to something, because I'm like, yo, I thought all of y'all knew about this. I stumbled across this by myself, just playing around. And it got to a point where I was like, bro, all I got to do is find clients who have a job and a good credit score, where if you make $125,000 to $150,000 a year, you can go to SoFi Bank, and if your credit profile makes sense, they give you anywhere between $50,000 and $100,000. Now, it's some key critical things that you have to do, and it's kind of somebody that you got to know inside of the bank to get it pushed through. To where I can't give y'all that part. But if you got a pay stub that show you make $125,000 to $150,000, you can go crazy with SoFi. Another thing is, just off of SoFi, you can make an extra $10,000 a month by opening a bank account with them, sending your invite link to people, and everybody who has this bank account that puts $1,000 in there, you make $1,000 from SoFi.
And I've literally done that. I'm gonna tell you a play that you can take this too. You can create a funnel, bro, with your invite link. You can run ads on it and make 10 bands just straight off of that.
When we get off of here, we're going to talk about that because I got 7,000 people in the funnel to where I'm like, yo, like this bank right here is giving out $50,000. Go and sign up for a bank account with this link. Yeah. And we're going to smoke them.
There you go. And how much can you make off of that?
Just off of the referral, $1,000.
$1,000. And you got 7,000 people. Another meal ticket.
Bingo. Just off. And that's what people don't understand about affiliate marketing. Sometimes it's not about you doing all the work. Yeah. It's just about being able to be the resource to take people where they need to go. Like me, I'm going to be the resource for y'all right now. And I'm going to tell y'all that if you got decent credit, a 650 credit score, and you make at least $50,000 a year, you can go to Best Egg and upload your pay stub. They'll give you $40,000 to $50,000 that direct deposit into your account in 24 hours, and it take 35 days for that to show up on your credit profile.
And then once you get that 40, 50,000, give them another play what they're gonna do with
that. Look, see, once you do that, I'm gonna have you reach out to me. I'm gonna give you 5 banks to go to. I might tell you to go to Baxter Federal Credit Union. I might tell you to go to Penn Fed. I might tell you to go to Ameris or something like that and put $5,000 in each of those accounts. Once you do that, I have a relationship manager in each of those banks where they will send us an internal link to Elon to allow us to do these credit cards where it's damn near an auto approval every time. Yes, sir.
Bro, so it sounds like it's no excuse for nobody to be broke out here.
Yeah, the best thing about it is anything that's broke can be fixed. So when people come to me and they tell me they broke, you bullshitting. You broke because you're not getting up and putting in the work. Like I just told the man downstairs, he was talking about his credit being bad. I'm like, yo, bro, go to ChatGPT, download your credit report from Experian in a PDF file, and tell ChatGPT to act as a credit report specialist and create you some dispute letters based off your negative marks. And he was like, well, how much does it cost? I'm like, it's free. And then I literally showed him an example and then put together a dispute letter in literally 20 seconds.
Right.
So it's no reason why y'all not out here fixing y'all's credit I just told y'all what to do. But the thing is, like you said, the information can be free. The execution is what costs everything.
That's what costs everything. That's what costs everything, bro. So let's kind of rewind a little bit. I heard you mention kids. You know what I'm saying? I assume that you're a father. What's it like? What's the difference between a broke father and a father that's actually getting it? What's the benefits of that?
Man, so for me, like I ain't got to fully reap the benefits yet because I'm so scared that if I stop working, my kids is gonna go without. So like the truth is, like I dropped the ball when it comes to time spent. Like I'll go see my kids, but when I'm with my kids, I'm working. And that's what showed me a couple weeks ago, like, yo, bro, you gotta kind of change up the format because it's the little shit that you might miss. But when I was a broke dad, like, oh man,
you had all the time in the world.
All the time in the world, but the kids want to do stuff. Like, it's so funny. Me and my brother, we got a house together. And it was a point in time where we was both fucked up. And this was like 8 months ago. I'm on the internet living and looking good, right? My son came over, his daughter came over, and they like, we want to go here. And we like, we can't take y'all there. And these motherfuckers got an attitude. We got mad because they got mad because we presenting a lifestyle to them that we couldn't keep up with, right?
Right.
So now that showed me like, yo, hey, you'll never hear me telling my kids that they can't get anything. Like if my daughter's call right now and say, Dad, I want a horse. We gonna make that shit happen. We gonna liquidate one of these credit cards or something, but my kids is never gonna go without again. Like now the only thing that I gotta get better with is time management. When you got the bag, I took my kids to the Bahamas for Christmas. Like I ain't never been on a cruise a day in my life. That was the first time, and that shit was like the most heartwarming thing. My son was boogie boarding. I'm like, yo, where you learn how to do that? He like, I don't know. Like, yo, we finding out hidden talents in another country. That's something he gonna remember forever. So like, for people who say like, yo, money ain't everything and money can't buy happiness, motherfuckers ain't never had it.
And I remember that too. I think I called you around Christmas time. We was trying to run a play.
I'm like,
you was in Bahamas, I was in Turks.
Yeah, you was in Turks, but you was in, like, you took a real vacation. My shit was 4 days. Like,
yeah,
you was going. This Mike was gone for like 21 days. That's where I'm trying to get to.
Yeah. So we got to come up with a product, broke dad, rich dad product.
Yes, sir. So one thing for sure and two things for certain for any broke dad. If you got $4, I put together an ebook bundle, right? That's better than anything that you can get on this earth because it teaches credit repair, business structuring, how to go and get funding, access to $250K in funding to be exact. And it got over 50 secret lenders and 50 secret banks inside of this list. And then the fourth ebook teaches you how to take it all, bundle it together, and run a funding company. All you got to do is go to my Instagram at amob_go_crazy. And comment 4 for 4 under one of those videos. I'm going to personally send you the invite. You spend $4 and you get $250,000 worth of game.
No more broke dad.
No more broke dad.
No more broke dad.
Yeah, like if you got y'all motherfuckers was tearing them 4 for 4s at Wendy's up. Like, it's no excuse why you don't spend $4 to get $250,000 worth of knowledge.
Yeah, bro. And I just say that, bro, because I couldn't imagine being a broke dad. You feel me? Like, my son played basketball. And we don't do group training. Yeah. We do one-on-ones.
With Tim Grover.
Yeah. With somebody that played in the league. So I don't know what it feel like to be a broke dad. And I hate for everybody that's watching this to be a broke dad. So if you heard what he said the right way, he got the 4 for 4 play. Link gonna be in the bio too.
Yes, sir.
And they gotta go grab that.
That's it. And the best thing about it is, like I said before, anything that's broke can be fixed. Like, one day I talked to you and you was like, hey, my bill's been on auto pay for like 6 to 8 years. Like, that blew my fucking mind because I'm like, shit, 6 to 8 years ago, nigga, I was popping Zans and doing a whole bunch of shit that I shouldn't have been doing. Like, if my bills was on auto pay 6 to 8 years ago, like, they probably wouldn't see me on the internet now. And that's why I understand, like, yo, like, you go to Mike's page, Mike real quiet with what he do because rich is loud and wealth is quiet. So that's something that I commend because I can just project based off of the businesses that we talk about you having. And you're not one of those people that's throwing your ego around based off of your bag. You like, nah, like, you bring some value, sit at this table with me, and I'll show you how to do the same thing.
And that's a fact. You know, bro, really and truly, man, like, I've been doing this for a minute. You feel me? Like, I graduated high school at 16. I was in college at 16, 17. I was learning. I was making money. I've been doing this for a minute. You feel me? Like, I even called my mentor the other day, and he was like, yeah, Mike, we're going to close this year at $73 million.
God damn.
A year. So it's like, I was like, oh yeah, congratulations. I ain't get hyped up. I ain't get crunk about it. That's my mentor. So pretty much what he told me, I'm at 73 mil. Mike, you right behind me, bro. You right behind me. And I ain't jump out my skin because I know, bro.
You know, seeing is believing.
Yeah.
The thing is, when we talk about broke is a mindset. Like, it's a lot of rich people that's broke. Like, I know a lot of rich people, and I know a lot of people that's getting it just in one dynamic of their business, and they not pouring into marketing, mentorships, or nothing. And the truth is, like, nothing good lasts forever. So, like, that's why when I get around Mike building billions, Mills with the real estate, I'm going to shut the fuck up. Like, yo, if they dropping game that I didn't have to pay to be around, I'm going to soak this shit up.
And, bro, I ain't going to lie, bro. We met like a year ago at my conference, bro. And correct me if I'm wrong, but you kind of tapped me on the side, was like, hey, bro, I fucked with what you doing, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I really, hey.
It was aspiring. And the thing is, like, for those who don't know, like, it was a year ago, damn near to this date. It was a week earlier, right? So the thing is, like, I was going through the mall earlier, and when I came out here to Dallas, that was my first time ever being able to go out of town and go shopping without worrying about how I'm gonna survive while I'm out of town. Like, I went and did jet skis and all of that, but I fucked Louis up last time I was out here, right? And we came to the event. We got there late. We was on nigga timing. And the event was amazing. The turnout was amazing. We went to the club. We did everything. And I was like, bro, they making entrepreneurship look cool. Cause like them real estate events that I was in, like I wasn't feeling them polo shirts and shit like that. Like that's not me, bro. Like I'm 100% myself.
Yeah.
And I came to you and I'm like, yo, bro, like I had 3,800 followers at the time. I said, yo, bro, like I do funding. I see that you getting busy. Is it any way that we can partner up? And your exact words was, well, shit, bro, I kind of do my own funding. And I didn't get discouraged. I didn't take it like, oh, this old nigga hating nothing. I was like, all right, bet. And I left. And then I just start flooding the net. I start fucking them up. Like, I'll never be in a room where they don't know who I am again. Mm-hmm. I'll never be in a room where somebody has to question, does he really do funding? Because it was some people who knew it, but then for other people, they like, do you really get busy? And you didn't even come off like that. But the ones who did, it was like, oh, I got something for y'all. And the best part about it is life coming a full circle. And so many spent the block. And I'm like, nah, like I ain't even taking affiliates no more. Yeah, like bro. I only got 3 affiliates at this moment. And we getting busy.
Busy. Hey, I appreciate you for letting me be one of them, bro. Because I pass you the ball a lot, bro. Like, yes, I can only handle as much as I can handle. So when I pick up that phone, hey, Ma, we got another one. The first thing you say is send them.
Send them.
Send them.
Send them, because the thing is, like, I know if I call you and I say, hey, Mike, this just popped up on my credit profile. You not going to send my shit to nobody else. Even if you got a team, you like, I got you. And you might not even send the invoice. You just like, yo, this on the love. So reciprocity is everything with me. Like, if I can call you and just be like, bro, like shit going to hell with my business right now. You'll get on Zoom and be like, yo, this is what we need to fix. I would be dead wrong if you call me and say, yo, I got this client. And I'm like, Mike, I can't do it. Right. It's a lot of people who forget who was building with them. Mm-hmm. If the goal is building billions and us collabing, I'm never going to turn it down.
Right. And that's just the power of relationships too. Mm-hmm. You know, again, like I say, money is the least valuable thing that you can get from me. Their relationship way stronger than that. You know what I'm saying? Speak on that, bro. Like,
all right. So the thing for me with relationships is like, it's certain shit that money can't buy, right? Like, people see me on Love After Lockup and they like, yo, bro, did you get paid to go on there and things of that sort? And it's like, nah, like in real life, my dog did 7 years. And if he called, like, I'm going to pick up the phone anytime that I can. So he came home and he was like, yo, bro, like, I got an opportunity to where you can blow your shit up. I didn't even care about doing a show. I just wanted to kick it with my dog. Yeah. Where other people like, bro, you ain't get paid to do that. And I'm like, yo, like, what is $1,000 gonna do for me? I had 5 separate business owners who I reached out to for an opportunity. Like, yo, you wanna market your business? Yo, how much you gonna pay me? Nothing. Because one day I'm gonna come and I'm gonna need you for something, and it's gonna be time to pay the piper, right? So like, it's certain mentors who I done met who I've paid $10,000 to. I can't even call them. It's certain people who I should have paid $10,000, $15,000 to. I've never paid them $1. We've partnered up, made money, and blew past a lot of these mentors' favorite mentors. Relationships is everything. A relationship can get you in a room that money can't get you in.
It's kind of like, bro, people don't even realize when you had a relationship with your doctor, he gonna treat you better. He gonna give you the medicine that they not passing out to everybody else.
He gonna tell you like, yo, like that shit that they pushing really killing people. Like, go get them apricot seeds. Yeah. Like, for real though. Yes. So the thing is, relationships have a different type key, because like I talked to you one day and you threw a play that was crazy. I'm like, yo, Mike, how you getting so busy in your city? And he was like, the Chamber of Commerce. Nobody on the internet is talking about that, right? Nobody on the internet is telling you, nah, bro, this is how you build relationships with them one type people in them one type rooms, and they gonna flood you with everybody. I said, oh shit, like I called Michelle like, hey, you about to start going to these events because I'm not doing it. I don't fit in them rooms. But you, take over.
Facts, bro. Yeah, I'm on feet, man. So I don't do a lot of stuff on the internet because I'm really out here on feet, kind of linking up with real business owners, you know what I'm saying? And that's the easiest target to get to. People that actually got a business already, and they don't know what you know. Once you tell them what you know, their mind gets blown.
That's a fact. Because the thing is, like Henry Ford said something that was crazy. He said, like, I don't ask normal people what they want, because normal people only know what's available to them. He said if I would have asked normal people what they wanted, they would have said they wanted faster horses opposed to a car, right? So the thing is, when you get around people and you can teach them something different and make them be like, yo, if I knew that, my business would be way further. Like if I knew that Chamber of Commerce play when I was doing real estate, I would have been getting properties before they hit the net or some of these realtors, because I know some of these people really outside and they're able to be like, yo, Mom, I'm trying to build the community up so I can get into this office. These are the properties you need to target.
Facts. So, bro, you got the skills, you got the knowledge, you got the relationships. How do you serve the community, or how do you give back to your mentees? Like, break down to me what your mentorship looks like.
So the best thing about it is in my mentorship, one thing that I do that no other mentor does is I do live funding with my mentees. And what I mean by live funding is like, I'll literally have a client's profile and I'll say, yo, listen, I'm about to show y'all how to do this. Then I'm going to bring another client's profile up, and whoever can tell me how to do this, you might get $500. You might get a percentage just because you paying attention. I allow you to earn while you learn. And then if you bring clients and you're like, yo, I don't know what to do. One of my mentors told me before, like, yeah, you can send me your clients and I'm going to give you 2%. I allow my mentees to bring clients. I hold their hand. I do the funding on Zoom with my mentees, and they get a large profit of what we make off of that 10%. So they can be more inclined, because at the end of the day, this was money that wasn't coming in.
So you're not sending like pre-recorded videos.
So they get that
to
study on their own. But I mean with my mentees 12 times a month. We do morning motivation on Mondays and Thursdays, because 70% of the battle is mindset. Right? So we gotta start the week off strong. And then as entrepreneurs, like, you one person that I know, like, yo, like, it's the weekend for you, I'll get stuff done. I'll be like, Mike, it's the weekend, bro. Don't do nothing for me. But like when you in the trenches, it's a 7-day grind.
Right.
A 6-day grind for those who like, we not working on Sundays, right?
Right.
But so on Thursdays, I like to make sure that we end the week off strong, because if we only focus on winning from Monday to Friday, I know people get paid on Friday. I need to market the hell out of whatever I'm doing from Thursday to Sunday, because most people, when they get paid or before they get paid, they looking where to send the money and where to spend the money. So when you join my mentorship, like, it's a different experience, because I'm not gatekeeping. I'm showing you the data points for the banks. Depending on how much you pay me, you might get access to relationship managers, to the point, like, I'm putting an inner circle together to where people can come to me and get a fully built out credit repair team, a fully built out funding team. We can put a podcast run together for them, and we can really show them how to run a funding company while being outside doing like guerrilla warfare tactics, just marketing a business.
And that's what I was going to ask you, like, with your mentorship, is it different tiers? Is it an entry level? Is it a high level?
Nah, so this is the thing. Like, I have one price for my mentorship where you get everything, because I haven't took the time out to build everything out. Then I had a guy who came to me and was like, yo, bro, I'm about to pay you $10,000. And I was like, nah, like, you ain't got to do that. And he was like, all right, well, I'm going to pay you $5. We was on a Zoom. Like, I was on a free masterclass. And I'm like, yo, bro, if you pay me $5, I'm turning this fucking Zoom off and I'm calling you right now. And that nigga paid that $5,000. And it showed me, like, oh, if he see my worth, other people gonna see my worth.
Right.
So now it's getting to the point where it's like, it's a difference between value-based and value city. Right now, my price is value city. I don't care to have 3, 4, 5 tiers. I only want 2 tiers. You either gonna pay me $5,000 or you gonna pay me $25,000. Cause my shit not for everybody. Okay. Like, I see people who like, nah, bro, put a school together for $49 a month. Cheap people come with cheap results, and the people who spend the least amount of money is headaches. I want people that's already getting busy in a business, who cool with spending the bag, who understand that business take time, and that you not buying me for $5,000. Like, that $5,000 really, like, moving forward, that $5,000 probably only gonna get you 8 weeks.
I like that. Because I had my boy Mills on the show. He got a product, bro. His product, a lifetime. You pay him one time, you get lifetime access.
So the thing is, like, I had lunch with him $500, and he was telling me how when he was doing that, like, how he had a partnership where people could get Lifetime the recession proof how that started hurting his business.
Big time.
Because now you can't upsell people. You can't sell them something else because they like, nah, yo, this $5,000, I get everything you know.
Facts.
Man, the crazy thing is when I first started teaching about 8 months ago, my shit was like supposed to be a 6-month program. And then they started bullshitting. So I started getting new mentees and letting people restart because I wanted to see everybody winning. Now it's like, yo, I'm getting tired of y'all motherfuckers. Like, at some point, you either going to execute or you going to exit. Like, it's one or the other.
Transition. You got to transition.
Yeah.
Either in or out.
So now it's to the point where it's like, yo, I got to put a deadline on it because if it's no set deadline, you going to bullshit. Yeah. Like, I got people that been in my mentorship for 8 months, and now that I'm like, yo, bro, you about to be out of here in 4 weeks.
They cooking. Out of nowhere.
Where the fuck this been at, right? So
yeah, I like that.
I'm not doing nothing for a lifetime. Like the most you gonna get from me, like you pay me $25,000, you get me for 6 months.
Okay. All right. Has the inner circle dropped yet?
Nah, not just yet. And the reason why it ain't dropped is because I need everything built out perfectly. Because I don't want to drop a ball. If somebody comes and pays me $25,000, I need to make sure that they systems get built out within 7 days. I need to make sure that they ready to come on a couple podcasts within the same week. Like, I want the ball to be rolling. So, like, by the time they blink, they like, damn, I done made my money back. One thing that I learned is when we start to rush and push products, it goes from us being business owners to high-earning employees. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Like I don't know how much Mills product is, right?
Mills, shout out to Mills.
Yeah, that's my dog. But let's say it's $10,000.
Right.
And it's a lifetime access. Well, like after 12 months, like you really only making $800 a month. And when you break that down into 4 weeks, it's $200 a week.
Right.
No. Hell no. You know way too much. With that real estate game, I used to wholesale. Like, I got a $97,000 wholesale check. Oh, you want lifetime access to me? I need $150K up front. Like, facts. I need your first 10 wholesale deals. I want to know how bad you want it. You want to be with me for a lifetime? Let me make your first 10 wholesale deals all go to my bank account.
I like that. So, all right. So, yeah, bro, appreciate that, man. So, this next segment in the podcast, I like to call it this or that.
All right.
So I'm going to give you 5 things. We're going to say this or that, but you got to tell me why.
All right.
Okay? All right, this or that. Chase or BOA?
BOA. And the reason why I'm going with BOA is because for the longest we was smacking Chase. And Chase is kind of burning out. For those who don't know, on June 15th, Chase started to change their internal scores. So that $150K that we was getting dropped down to $50K, right? Now, granted, getting $50K today is cool until you realize when you try to get anything over $50,000, they're going to want 4506Ts, tax transcripts, and things of that sort. With BOA, I can start off with 2 cards at $8,000 to $15,000, but in less than 6 months, if I use these cards right, I can boost my spending power and my credit limit up to $150,000.
All right, so we're going to BOA with it. Bet. All right, this or that. Let's see. Personal funding or business funding?
I'm going to say personal funding. And the reason why I'm going to say that is because there's more people in this world with Social Security numbers than people with businesses, right? So instead of putting myself in a box and only trying to find business owners, let me go find the people that's tired of working these fucking jobs and let me show them how they can go get this bag that's owed to them.
All right, this or that. Line of credit or 0% APR business credit card?
It depends on where I'm at in my business. Is my business new or seasoned?
It's a new business.
It's a new business. I'm going 0%. And the reason why I'm going 0% is because a line of credit is cool until that interest start to kick in, right? So the thing is, I can get that 0% APR for 12 months. I can invest everything and max that motherfucker out, pay that minimum monthly payment. And then when that 11th month hit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a balance transfer to another card at 0% interest for 12 months.
So that's 24 months.
24 months. And then I'm going to do it when that's up and make it 36, and I'm going to keep running it.
For 3 years, you didn't pay no interest.
Until there's no more banks with balance transfers. I'm never going to pay interest.
Okay. All right. Bet. That's a play. All right, this or that. All right. So I see you iced out. See you looking good. We going natural diamonds or lab diamonds?
I'm going natural. And the reason why I'm going natural is because and it's a redundant reason, but growing up, that's just what was respected, right? Like nowadays, it's so easy for everybody to get access to jewelry, and it's just like, yo, at one point, like it was only the niggas that was getting money who was getting jewelry. Like we got the moissanite maniacs out here going crazy, right? And y'all fucking up the value of everything to the point like natural diamonds don't even hold weight no more. But for me, it's just like, nah, like as a kid, it's certain things that I have to do for my inner child that I just never go against. And it's like, yo, that nigga want to spend $200,000 on a chain. If I do that in lab diamonds, that's going to be a lot of fucking chains, right? I just want one big stupid ass piece.
And you really just do it to make yourself feel good. It's like a trophy to your success. You're not doing it for nobody else.
And a lot of people go and get this jewelry to appease other people.
Yeah.
So that's why they cool with rushing the process. Like, if that's what you want to do, like, by all means, I'm not knocking nobody. Like, there's some people who only invest in jewelry to say that they did it, and then there's some people that look the part and they like, well, why would I spend $50,000 on that watch when I can get it for $25,000? I understand. I'm gonna just do what I want to do.
All right. So this is that. This is the last one. $100K in cash or $100K on a business credit card?
I'm going cash, bro.
All right.
And the reason why I'm going cash is because I can take that $100K and drop that into 10 separate accounts, build a relationship with 10 different business banks, and go get $100K from all them banks. And if you do the math, yeah, it might take time, but I turned that $100K cash into $1 million just off of leveraging my credit.
I love that, bro. There's some gems right there, dog. I think some of that in your mentorship, but you done gave it away for free.
So the thing is, like, anytime I teach, whether it's a free master class or whatever, I'm gonna give you everything that I got. Because I've spent over $180,000 in mentorships, and $70,000 was bullshit, right? So if I go to somebody and I'm like, hey, bro, this is what I want to do, and you start talking in circles, I'm not going to spend no money with you. Because more than likely, you don't know what you're talking about, and you're just good at getting rich off selling courses. I made $1 million doing funding before I ever sold a course. So I don't mind giving you the game, because if I tell you, like, yeah, Bank of America gonna let you get 4 auto loans with 1 inquiry so you can have a fleet, that don't mean that your paperwork gonna be in order to do it. You still gonna have to come to me to get around that. I'll give you everything that I got, and when you pay me to sit next to me, after that, we to the moon.
Hey, bro, I salute you, dog, bro, for just being genuine, bro, for flying out here from Miami, straight here, missed your flight, came down, experienced this with me, bro. I really, really appreciate you, bro. And this is why I built this platform, bro, to have real conversations with my real friends, talking about real business, really getting to it. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, I'm real quiet, but I'm getting to it.
Yes, sir.
And I got people that's getting to it. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate you. Do you want to tell the world anything before we wrap up?
First and foremost, bro, I want to give you your flowers on your platform, right? It's a lot of people that's scared to give people their flowers. Being at the extent that you at in your business and knowing the type of businesses you got, I'm just blessed and favored to get the invite, right? Like, you one of them people where you like, yo, certain people can't even pay me to come on my podcast, and certain people can't even pay me to do business with them, right? So I just respect the realness in itself. If I tell them anything else, like, if you ain't always moving on business, then you need to be building billions, right?
Facts.
So
it's a lifestyle.
That's it. It's not something that you wake up and decide that you're gonna do it today and you're gonna slack tomorrow. Like, if you gonna lock all the way in. And if you don't go to Amar, go to Mike, because it's real shit over here.
I'll tell you a funny story real quick, bro. So, we got lots of cars, right? And my son, he like riding the Escalade. But the Escalade was behind another car. We couldn't get it out. I said, hey, son, let's go somewhere, bro. We're going to hop in the BMW. You know what this Negro said? BMW? BMW? I don't want to ride the BMW. I want to ride the Escalade, bro. So that just go back to being that, not being a broke dad, being a dad that's really having it, bro.
Standing on business.
Always moving around business. Shout out to Amar.
Yes, sir.
Hey, man, salute you again, bro. This is another episode of Billions Podcast. I'm glad y'all here. Stay tuned. We got more to come. Gone.